Got another passion fruit growing up the back there. Not sure if you can see it. And then we'll go through the gates, and on this side we actually found a apricot or a white mulberry. So we've just planted that there, and beside it is a nectarine. It's probably a little close, but we'll see how it goes. Not 100% sure what that one is, but in the background there you can see white sapote. This produces heaps of fruit. Down the hill is another type of banana. It's got quite a dark stem, so I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it looks like it's going to be flowering and producing fruit soon, so we'll soon find out. It's an apple, more bananas, apples. Oh, here's my bigger black sapote tree, and as you can see, lots of fruit on it. So I should pick it off and let it ripen. There's a big one hiding in there. Well, bigger one. Down this side of the garden we've got a wampy. So that's this one here. Behind it is another citrus. And another citrus. Through this way we have more feijoa, apple, another ice cream bean, dwarf cavendish, a very large guavas tree. I think there's red and the yellow variety. There's a pomegranate tree there. There's a lucuma tree. Just working on this, trying to terrace this bit, so I'm just sort of trying to plant that out as well. And then there's another citrus plant up there. So we have done lots. It's hard to see, but there has been lots going on in the garden. Monstera. We'll just pop up to the top part of the garden so we can get an update on the jackfruit. Here we are at the top garden. I've put some coffee in the garden there for this tree. This is my jackfruit tree. Unfortunately, a lot of the fruit dried out and dropped. We've got a couple big ones, but they sort of rotted. But the seeds were okay, and so I'm growing some more seedlings. And here's what it sort of starts out like. I'm not sure if that's a male or a female yet. If it's a male, it'll turn black and drop off. But here is the last surviving one. I haven't picked it yet. It's definitely turned sort of a yellowy colour rather than the green that it was. See in the background there's some deceased jackfruits. He's been working on this garden as well. This is a very warm, hot garden. So I've put a lot of dry type plants in here. So there's your pineapples, your aloe vera is over there. Popped other bits and pieces in as well, and I'll just see if they survive or not. Oh, this is our new addition. I wanted to put it down with the other bananas, but Craig was quite keen to have it up here. So it's a double mahoney, and we picked this up at like a church plant sale. So we're quite excited about that. Just planted a couple of weeks, so not looking great, but it'll perk up. So the rest of the garden, I'm trying to add flowers and what have you to attract the pollinators. Because we have the garden further up, goes on along up the hill. And then on this side we've got more bananas. Okay, so the other side of the garden, just sort of like my flower type garden. And this is actually the top of that Brazilian grape that you could see from down the bottom there. So this is the top of the tree. Now, one year we did actually have the Brazilian grapes develop on these stems, but nothing this year. But I did take a video of what has developed down the bottom, and I'll post that with it. And then just the normal rhubarb, strawberries, custard apples. Over there is the top of the, I think it's a rainbow pawpaw hybrid. But we've got one further up along here that I can show you. And of course we've added dwarf cavendish to this garden as well. There it is here. So this has only been here for a very short time, maybe a year or two. But you can see the fruit's far more accessible. That's what it looks like, and they turn a yellow colour. There's one down there by those eggshells. You can see it there. I don't particularly like them, but other people do, so I'll just pass them on to others. And of course we've got blueberries up here as well. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Okay, it's Saturday, and look what I've discovered in the garden. This is my Brazilian grape, and as you can see, I've actually got a couple of them on there. I had more flowers on here, but they don't seem to have come to anything. Actually, I think I've just seen another one around here. And while I was checking on this tree, I noticed that our other tree, which is over here, which we've just recently found the name of it, has, if you can see this, try and get it a bit closer. Oops. There we go. First berry from this tree. It's been here since we bought the property a couple of years ago, and I'll put the name of it on here. But very exciting. I'll do a proper tour a bit later. But as you can see, we've got other berries coming right. Oh, actually, there's another one. Quite exciting. So here are some of my cuttings, seedlings that I've been growing. I took cuttings when we pruned the fruit trees, so I've got lots of bits and pieces in there, hoping that they will take. I'll be able to have some plants, more plants to take to the crop swap group that I belong to. And there's all sorts of bits and pieces in there. Put them under the tree here. This is another big white sapote, just for a bit of shade, because we're now heading into summer and it gets quite hot and they seem to prefer to be in the shade. So I'll pop over to this other side. I've got more plants over here, so I've got all sorts of bits and pieces growing to share with others and to add to the garden. And this is a shot from the top of the terrace that I'm sort of currently working on. Okay, here's just a quick update. Here is the back of my car before I head off to the Whangarei Crop Swap. I've got all sorts of bits and pieces to donate, swap, give to other people. This is the plantain banana. These are the plantain banana fruit. This is some of the bananas off my ladyfinger, because you get way too many when the fruit ripen all at once. Elderberry, orangeberry, mild pepper plants, a brown turkey fig, St John's wort, some containers, and some peppermint. So that's where I get some of my plants from, and that's where I also give some of my plants to for other people who are building their gardens up. If you're in Whangarei, check it out. It happens once a month. It's under Whangarei Crop Swap, I believe.